Hey, what's going on? Well, yes, today is going to be the day that I talk about the first Christmas urban legend in this channel. My last video wasn't really a Christmas urban legend. It wasn't an urban legend at all. It was a creepypasta in the video before that as well. But, uh, you know, I just felt the need to talk about them. And with all that out of the way, let's get on to the first Christmas urban legend of December. This urban legend is known as the Grither, and it goes like this. One Christmas evening, a family of four, a wife, a husband, a sister, and a brother, they were all just minding their own business, talking to each other. It was snowing outside, and basically, the two kids decided that they wanted to hear a story. They asked their father to tell them a story, and he did just that. He told them the story about the Grither. He told them first about how he looked. He described the Grither as a incredibly tall, freakishly skinny, very ugly looking creature. As soon as the father started talking about how the Grither looked like, he talked about how he hated when people said his name. The two kids then began to tell their father if they could hear the legend. He did just that. He told them first where he lived, which was a cave in the North Pole. The kids didn't really see anything scary about that. The father told them about how he kills the people that talk about him by squeezing their heads until their heads pop. After hearing that, the kids were horrified and wanted the father to stop. But as soon as they started asking him to stop, their mother told them, "No, you wanted to hear the story, you're gonna have to hear it. All of it." The father then said, "Yes, because if you don't, you're going to die. The only way that you can be safe from this man or creature or whatever is by finishing the story. The Grither will kill you unless you finish his story." The kids then began crying and told their father, "Okay, finish the story." But the father laughed very hardly. The father laughed extremely hard, and the kids were mad at him because they just wanted to hear the ending of the story. The father told the kids that he made it up. There was no such thing as the Grither. The kids told him, "Even so, can you finish the story?" After the kids say that, the doors bust open. The entire house is getting caught in a hailstorm. The hailstorm got extremely strong and broke through the house door, and it was flowing inside the house. The father was very horrified, as anyone else would be. The kids then said, "It's the Grither! It's the Grither!" The father said, "No, it isn't." And then at that moment, two very thin arms grabbed the mother and the father and did exactly what the father said: crushed their head until it popped. The Grither, after doing that, proceeded to drink their blood, looked at the kids, and that's how the story ends. Now, as for my own thoughts on this urban legend, I personally had to say I really wouldn't think about something like that if I was the father and I was telling my kids an urban legend or a story. I would just use one of my own. Not saying that this would actually happen, because it obviously wouldn't. I'm just saying, don't let what you say bite you back. Nah, I'd probably do what he did and just make up my own to scare the kids. But what about you guys? What are your thoughts on this urban legend? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you liked it more, subscribe. And until next time, see you guys. Love you guys.